Hey folks, look, Thanksgiving is nothing without sweet potatoes, and I'll tell you what, I would swear upon it right now, but how would you like to try something very different, something you probably never had before? I'm talking about 3 pounds of shredded sweet potatoes and brown butter sage, and it's real easy to make. Look, we've got a half a stick of butter right here. We're going to put this in a little saucepan. Simple sauce, yeah, just dump it right on in. Let this melt. And what we're going to do after that is introduce 2 key ingredients. This is fresh sage, 20 leaves of fresh sage. It's perfect. Look how pretty and fresh these are. You can find these usually in the produce section. 20 leaves of sage, just like that, fresh to perfect. And the only other thing after that is just to add some garlic. Now I use about 5 cloves of smashed garlic. Just take that knife and just press down on that baby and let it go. We're going to dump those in here along with the butter and the sage now. Just like that. Real easy. And don't worry, if you don't like garlic, I got something for you. We're going to take it out a little while later. So let's stir this up. And what we want to do is combine all of these flavors. Oh, goodness. Because of the heat already in this saucepan, you can really smell it exuding out. The butter is such a compliment. I like to use the salted butter myself, really. So now what we're going to do with this is we're going to stir this around in this heat and let the butter brown. And then we're going to just cut it off. Oh, this is perfect. Oh, God, I'm loving this. Ah. Look, see how the sauce is nice and brown? We haven't burned this. We've taken the time to watch out. You don't ever want to step away from this. It's so good. Oh, the sage and the garlic have combined perfectly. We're going to do a little do-si-do real quick. We're going to bring a big mother over here. We're going to set this over here. Turn this off. Crank this baby way up. Let it happen. Look, this is the fun part. We've got 3 pounds of fresh, grated sweet potatoes. And what we're going to do is introduce a little bit of olive oil, about 4 tablespoons. About 4 tablespoons. Just like that. Just happen to have 4 tablespoons right here. Oh, yeah. Put a little black pepper up in there just for starters. We're going to add a little bit more. I like that. Oh, I like to hear that sound right there. A little bit of sea salt. Got to season this stuff. You can't be cheap about it. Sea salt, got to use it. There we are. Now, just take a little bit. Hear it? Yep. That's it. That's all you got to do. Look. I have some tongs around. I'm going to roll this. See what's happening? We're going to roll this. Roll this. Roll this. Roll it. What's happening is we're going to brown this. Not too much. We don't want this to ever be mushy, but we want to get a good, consistent texture happening. Just like that. Look at it. Now just go ahead and add the rest of it. Look. See how it all comes in there? That's a lot. It's going to cook down, but you want to have this on some high heat. You don't want to be playing around with a little flame. And try to have it a little preheated by then, because the convection is better on a cast iron skillet. So here, you can hear it. You know it's hot, right? Start to turn a little bit. It's going to break down a little bit. Doesn't matter if it gets off the side or whatever, you know. Yeah, that's it. That's perfect. That's just what you want. You can expect to be cooking this for about 20-25 minutes. Just keep rolling it and turning it till it gets about a little less than al dente, and be fine, just like that. Perfect. Now, we're going to introduce our brown sauce. It's so wonderful. Look, see how nice all this is? It's really nice and brown. We're just going to pour that in here. It's cooked down. You haven't burned it. You haven't walked away at all. You've watched the whole time. Look, people, if you get a little bit of the sage in there, a little bit of the garlic clove, it ain't no matter. You can always just get it right off on top and pick it out. But the trick is to get as much of this brown sauce as you can. If you want to strain it, be my guest. I like, personally, where it's a little bit more textured. I do like a few cloves. I do like a few pieces of sage in there. There's nothing wrong with it. Pour all that in there. That's great. All right. Now all we have to do is mix it up. Same way we were doing earlier. Look at that. instantly you can smell how this is coming out. Instantly. And the olive oil is a great combination to cook down the sweet potato. Shredded sweet potato with a brown butter sage sauce. You cannot go wrong with this. It's wonderful. I'm going to try this now. Let me see what we got here. This is a winner. This is another nice compliment to your Thanksgiving dinner. I hope you enjoy this. This is a lot of fun. Easy to make, very simple.